Hey guys, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. My name is Twitchi, and we are drifting around Kerbin, because this thing got left behind last time. What do I mean last time? Well, let's go to the tracking station, and I will go see. Hello, video watchers, and hello, the one person who is in chat already. How are you doing out there? Whilst we wait for people to turn up, we're going to deal with that little bit of space debris that we've got around Kerbin. But before we get to that, I want to show you something. Eve's the other way. I've got to go through all the options here. Okay, we have got this little craft around Eve. This guy over here is a return ship with 3 Kerbals aboard, and this guy over here is a scan sat and communications satellite. You can see that at the moment we have managed to scan this much of Eve's surface. I want to scan a whole lot more, so we're going to have to leave that to some time. And over on the moon mission, the landing mission over here, we've got some other things to do. I just want to show you guys something that happened last time. If we scroll all the way down here, no, I've turned these off, okay. Let's scroll all the way down here. You can see all these nose cones and such forth that I managed to throw off of my manned vessel. Let's go back up to the manned vessel, not Evic probe, that we do want to deal with these as well at some point, but what we actually want to see is this one. That's the one I was looking for. It had the word Eve on it. I thought it was good enough to click. This is a manned vessel that we've got around Eve. On there, we had a very interesting arrangement of tanks around the outside. As you can see, we had one of these, but we had another one a little bit lower down. And it turns out, if I just let this go, if I was to press space right now, yeah, that would fire. Oh no, if I was to have this one all staged up next, this would explode most of the rocket. This tank in the middle would go. That's a bad idea. But more importantly, to make that work last time, I ended up having to throw a whole bunch of equipment overboard. That's what this is. As you can see up there, we've got strut connectors and nose cones and all sorts of rubbish out there. But it also, because of the way that it's leaving Eve, you'll notice that it's going backwards, but also in just a little bit. If we can I set that as a target? There we go. This little pile of debris, is actually the fastest moving pieces of trash in the entire system that we've got here. Out of all of the things that are moving around, apart from Moho itself, this will end up being the fastest moving piece of rubbish. I'm kind of blown away by that. It means that I'm not going to get rid of it. If it's a thing that we need to deal with, then it is a thing that we need to deal with. But we've got 2 things to do with this craft, but we'll do those in about 3, 4, 5 minutes. We've got a small stage around Kerbin, the one that lofted this spacecraft off of Kerbin's surface and actually managed to give it quite a little bit of a kick into the out of Kerbin even. Now, it was a little more than it was intended. It was intended to go back, but it does not have any solar panels on it. So I think what I might do is just throw a small engineer mission, go and throw a solar panel on that craft so it can fly itself back. This should be nice and simple, right? Nice and simple. The only thing that might stop me, and I'm not sure if this is true or not, fastest piece of trash. I love it. It's great. It's amazing. If we come over to the crew here, oh great, we've got a whole bunch of engineers. Is it time that I got myself another pilot? They're expensive though. That's a large chunk of my money. We might take on a rescue mission and try and get ourselves some pilots. I think that would work well. Okay, so instead of the P then, let's get rid of that one and go for the Onion, because that only takes 1 Kerbal. Throw ourselves a robot on top of it and give it a little bit of antenna strength. And we've got ourselves a fully autonomous craft. I'm just going to put 2 there for the looks of it. There and there for the looks of it, because then it's going to be back and forth, and hopefully we can put a small parachute on top, and that's pretty much our mission ready to go, right? We've got to put a rocket underneath and stuff like that, don't get me wrong, but this is pretty much everything we need. If I come down to the electrical, and open this up, we've got an inventory space here. One of the beautiful things about the most recent update to Kerbal is that they've given you a way to attach stuff using the engineer, the actual Kerbal, the engineer. Oh, look at this. He's carrying a whole bunch of weird stuff. Let's get rid of those. And where's his parachute? Never fly without a parachute. There we go. All right, great. There we go. Okay, quick drink of tea. As always, this stream is brought to you by caffeine. If you're not a friend, it wants to be your friend. You got to go. All right, it was good to see you, Wise. Lunar New Year is around. You need to prep for a lot of stuff. Yeah, I bet you do. I bet they're super busy for you, mate. Fair play, man. Fair play. Have good sleeps. This guy comes with a decoupler on its own. Look at that. That's good. So we don't actually need to worry too much about trying to give it extra stages and stuff. I'm looking for this one here. I think this is enough to move around in space with. Can I build a small craft? Yeah, thanks very much, Wise. Thanks very much. This is like your classic craft, right? This guy will get you anywhere you need to go. We've got no monoprop in there. That's fine. All we're going to do is fly up with our engineer and say hello. Maybe just because this is an engineering craft, we want to pop some dome lights around here. Let's go with. I kind of don't like the way they're pointing. Are these for people to see me rather than for us to see people? I think that might be the case. How do we turn it on? Lights on. Bam. I don't know. It's kind of okay. I'm not horrified. That's the word I'm looking for. Spit those words out. I'm not horrified by it, but I think I want the illuminator. If we pop that like so, then we can light up the craft that we're going for, even if it's the middle of the night. Which actually is a less common situation than going around Kerbal would have you believe. You know, there's a lot of space that's not covered by a planet shadow, but we just tend to spend a lot of time around planets, and therefore lots of shadows are a problem. Okay, do I need to put anything serious on the underside of this? I kind of don't think so. Hey, Landstrider, how you doing, buddy? Just having a quick tidy up whilst we wait for people to turn up, say hello, do their thing. I say a tidy up. Part of the Eve mission that we launched last time, and yes, I intend to get things done today. Part of the Eve launch that we launched last time, the lifting stage. I should probably not do the same mistake again. But anyway, the lifting stage couldn't fire itself back. How do I do this? Is this going to be good enough to fire me up and out and not have to worry about it? I think so. Let's do that. Let's do that. So I'm worried about this becoming a piece of space junk, but I think if we just launch it like this. Hey, what's this? I don't know about the tapered. Is there a good rocket to launch with that? I don't know. I kind of want to do it, but you know what? We're just going to put a main cell underneath and know what's going on. Okay, so this could pretty much get us into orbit all on its own, but of course, my flying, it's not great, so we'll make some efficiency losses there and probably end up dropping this into the atmosphere. That's totally the wrong way around. Awesome. So that should be good enough for us to go around and do the things that we want to do. This is like... Well, it's not really repair bot, is it? It's a repair A. You know what? I didn't mean to put that on the end there, but there we go. Let's do that. If I press Alt and E, does that give me a funny E? How about this one? Yes, it does. Okay, let's do that. Secret on your keyboard. There's different ways of doing funny letters. Okay, launch that. That's nice. I like that a lot. Reusable, not as such. Money is not such a pressing concern on my my space program, so I don't have to worry too much about the lower boosters as long as I let them blow up. This is a problem of mine. This is something that I don't do very well at. Okay, we want you here. We do have an alarm in about an hour to... Oh no, 90 days. Whatever, don't worry about it. I was going to say that we need to reorientate the asteroid. I thought it was an hour. Turns out it was not. This one. This is the one that I want to set as target. Look at this. We're nearly able to go ahead and just do a straight rendezvous. Do we need to wait too long? Let's wait a little bit. I don't know how far I want to push this, but we will be pushing it. There's a thing labelled as a rover there. We might have to try and figure out what that is as well on our way past. I did load up with a whole bunch of solar panels for this mission. I was wondering, now that we're just sat on the launch pad and had time to think about things, whether there was other stuff I should be sending. But, thought processes like that for people who can't just launch another mission. 3, 2, 1, go! We are, of course, mostly interested in Eve today about making money. One of the things that, we're not doing bad. I can't show you the money here right now. We've got something like the best part of 1 million roots. I should definitely have put a set of fins on this thing, but it's all right. No, it's not all right. When you can feel it going and you're like, This is not fine. Am I going to do anything other than just try to fly back to the launch pad? Let's try it. Let's try it. I'm not expecting to land this, but it would be nice, right? It would be nice. For now, point retrograde. Let's see what we can do. I don't want to slam into the... Normally I would revert at this point, but you know what? We seem to be going okay. I'm all right with this. I'm not sure what speed we can land at, but you know, we're using the engine for it. We've got the mainsail. I'm not going to smash into the runway. That's an important thing right there. That is an important thing. Let's change that. We're a little bit lower than I would really like. Oh, too much of a hover slam. Let's bring it down, bring it down, bring it down. Oh, that's some throttle riding right there. I think we're just gonna want to... Yeah, good enough. that's good enough. All right, we'll take that. We'll take that. It all got a little bit intense for those last seconds there. Let's recover that vessel. We're going to launch it again, but this time we're putting fins on it. And talking of launching, I might throw my chair out the window. Is that better? Does that shut it up? No, that's not shut it up at all. Okay, let's do this. We've still got a bunch of science. If I could just get a little bit more science, what was it? 20 more science, something like that. I can get the nuclear engines that I'm saving for. That's what we're doing. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. And then I guess we'll be going to Joule. I guess after you get the nukes. So I'm in a different place from, and a different chair, incidentally, from the last time you gave me that piece of advice. Which means obviously I don't have the bottle that I got, the spray can that I got then. So, you know, joys. Let's pull this in. And, of course, every time that I'm walking around somewhere where I could go and grab something, I'm not thinking about how squeaky my chair is. Was there anything else we needed to do here? I feel like we could do a whole lot to that underside, but honestly, I also don't feel like we need to. Oh, yeah, no, WD-40 is we got the same. We got the same. Oh, I assume so anyway. I like that seems like a bit of a weird name to just like, yeah, I can understand how biscuits have ended up meaning different things, right? Kind of. I also find that one a little confusing. But I understand how we've ended up with two vaguely similar things with the same name. But WD-40, I mean, that's a very specific name to get different. I'm sure maybe in the future there will be some weird brand that, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, blast off. Because, you know, the only difference between biscuit and the word WD-40 is the fact that it's been around longer, right? You know, we've had the word biscuit before the Great Schism. That's how I'm going to refer to it. And WD-40 wasn't around before the Great Schism. I didn't wait for my window. Let's launch. I've got some gun oil. No, I don't have any gun oil, unfortunately. Funnily enough, weird. I assume I could get a hold of it. You know, there are people with guns in this country. You know, they do exist. It's a lot of paperwork. Eve return and relay. Oh, I didn't need to wait. I recovered. Okay, that's fine. I mean, this isn't the most ideal point to launch, but I suppose the most ideal point to launch would have been this far back in the day when this launched. So that kind of makes sense. No, it didn't. We've been to Eve in the meantime. All right. Anyway, 3, 2, 1. Blast off, which means I'm more surprised that it's there than not. Right, so the periaps and what I would want is the periaps and the KSC being almost aligned for the launch. Well, this guy's not very good at the pointing, is he? Can we calm down? Is that upside down or something? What's the problem there? Take a moment to see maybe like have I put that on upside down? Can I control from it? Because it's the one. Come here. Nah, I don't want to give it to me. Nah, I'm just too far out of range. Okay, fair enough. Radial out. Let's just tell it to go up and see what happens. Maybe we can save him again. I don't know. Because surely the only thing that would be dragging me off center is drag. Yeah, maybe the round cap. Wow. Let's just have a look at what's going on here. So I'm asking it to point upwards. We're going surface. There should be no reason why it's doing that. It's alright, I'm actually having trouble speaking today, which, you know, for the fact that I've got a microphone in front of me is not doing wonders. Okay, so revert flag to vehicle assembly. Let's take the advice, let's put the pointy one on there. Can I nab this and make it alright? Yeah, that's a nice little unit there. It's not one I'm going to use a lot in the future, but it's kind of like, wait a minute. No, that's fine, we can do this. I was going to change the root part first, but actually we don't need to. Back in the day, when you took all this off, you might have lost it all when you reset the machine, reset the thing. The thing being the root part. Yeah, there we go. Hello. How are you doing? We've got that. So there's got to be one guy and a new. Ooh, there's a whole load of new report options. Must be one guy with a new bot, right? That's managed to find its way around YouTube's search algorithm. See, I told you I can't speak today. I don't know what's going on. Censoring algorithm, because we've been getting a lot of those URLs. And that was an old school thing, something that was wrong like ages ago with YouTube, and they fixed that, and now suddenly it's back. So what's broken in YouTube? What broke in YouTube? Something like this. All right, yeah, cool. Let's make sure this still has the solar panels. This, of course, is the mission: is to go and provide solar panels for a craft that is tumbling out of control because it had no solar panels. Is there anything else? Like, I'm wondering whether I could bolt a couple of these guys. Oh, of course, we'd need to have another pod, but that's fine. Hey, Rare Robux. Great name. That's not the easiest to say. It has to be said. Not the easiest to say. Talking of not the easiest, I am taking the easiest rocket design. A rocket design that you should have mastered in like the 3rd week of playing this game or something, and absolutely butchering it. So... You know, I've been playing this game for a long time, like since it came out. I want to defend myself here. all I'm really supposed to be doing is just launching this guy to go meet a stage that got got abandoned in orbit. I've got a lot of stages that have been abandoned in low Kerbal orbit, and it would be really nice if I could spend a whole stream. It's not going to be this stream. A whole stream just going around and collecting stuff. You're playing a game similar to KSP. Orbiter, simple rockets. What else is similar to KSP? Spaceflight Simulator. Okay, yeah, cool. I don't think that's one I am aware of personally myself, but I might check it out at some point. Thank you for bringing it to my attention. We're going to meet... Where is he? This guy here. Set as target. It's going to take us a while to get there. Going to take us a while. We're just taking a very... It's a very steep ascent. I was going to say a very shallow ascent, but no. It's that over that way is a very shallow ascent. Because I've managed to mess it up so many times this time. If we go prograde though, it should just fall over naturally with the arc of my orbit. Okay, I really want to go and deorbit this guy, the low G science craft, because that's not that. You know that's not. That's just going to be a weird stage. It's got a probe on it. Yeah. Ooh, yes. I will take this. See, that's all about waiting for the right time. It's all about waiting for the right time. Do I wait till we're here and then add the maneuver? Like I say, waiting for the right time. I mean, I could... Ooh. Do that one. Alternatively, we could carry on here. It looks like it will cost me a lot less fuel. But then the capture when we get there is going to cost me more. Ooh, okay, so actually we can't do that one. It looks like I should be meeting up with it anyway. Okay, we'll go with this one. We'll go the circularization at the Apple apps, because then we'll have less of a burn to make when we're going back into orbit. And hopefully we could just snatch it and bring it down like that, but we'll see. Hey there, miss. How are you doing? You can orbit anything in game. I mean, technically the same. Well, unless you mean anything. If you can orbit your own spacecraft, that would be great. So, hey, miss. How you doing? Not spoken today. Hope you're well. Hope you're well. I am struggling a little bit with the speech today. I think it's because I was recording an Oxygen Not Included earlier on. And, you know, I'm a natural introvert. I've only got so much speech to go around every day, and I kind of burnt myself out doing that. I have just realised. I mean, I suppose I could fix it very quickly because I've got some on me that let's put the hibernation on. That's probably the easiest way to do it. I don't have any solar panels on this craft. just to let you know why I laugh at that. We're currently on a mission to fix a craft that didn't have any solar panels on it by putting more solar panels on it. And the fact that I'm like, oh, look, no solar panels on this one either. Makes me laugh anyway. Okay, we got about 1,000 Delta Vs to push out here. That's a kilometres worth. Do I want to point specifically along my prograde? No, I don't. I want to point at the maneuver node that I have been setting up here. It's going to take a little while till we get there. We've got to start a burn in 44 seconds. Once I'm pointed in the right direction, I'll probably do that. How's anyone supposed to spell right? There's a bit. Oh, the word rendezvous. Oh my god. Yeah, I've only learnt to spell it because I've had to put it in so many descriptions of my games that yeah, that's a thing. There's something that holds. Yeah. No, I could do, but I decided to just tell the robot to go to sleep for now because it doesn't need much to do its job. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh look, we've got an actual stage to do here as well, so that's good. That does indeed mean that this craft here will be returning to Kerbal. It was something I was a little bit worried about, but we're good. Trying to clean up, so I don't want to drop more bits of space debris around. I will do the thing that I do every stream, and we'll have a look at the current state of space debris. It's pretty horrific, to be honest. It's pretty horrific. I feel great shame. Daddy Kesler would give me a good telling off. Oh, hello. Wait, we can't do it yet. Target prograde. Retrograde, sorry. I know the words I mean to use. Technically, we are the closest we can be. But we can make that work better on this particular orbital path. 14 kilometers. What are we separated by right now? Where are you? I thought it was just over here. So we must be separated by... Yeah, I mean... Oh, it's above me. Oh. Well, let's just point at it, as we know it's up there somewhere. SAS trying to fight me. Fight you, bud. With the clipping parts cheat in your own game, you can make your own engines. Yeah. I should hope so. Wait, F4. Yeah, I'd press the funny button at some point. It happens. It happens quite a lot, actually. I don't know how the F4 button ends up getting pressed quite as often as it does. All right, that's much better. That's much better. All right, 12 kilometers to pass. Somewhere down. What was that? Somewhere down there is the piece of debris that I just released. Look at all my debris. Oh, look at all. There's a lot. Look. Oh, it's all over there. It's round Kerbal. Obviously the worst. Obviously the worst. That's what we got over there. There's a small. Oh, these are the interplanetary swarms. Yeah, look at that. Okay, they're actually spread quite evenly around. It's just they happen to be sort of all in a line. Asteroid Capture 1B. He's the person who here this maneuver's about. Anyway, that's fun. Not 9 kilometers. Let's pass some time here. I'm not sure how close I want to be before I'm like, whoa, that's close enough. It was so annoying before we figured out what button it was to put the HUD elements up. Not like that. That's clearing your screen completely. But this, getting rid of just this. Like, tell me you would be able to spot that little line of pixels where it's just. Oh, man. I suppose if we're moving, it's a bit easier. Yeah, I always had trouble with that. I hated it, especially if you got a dusty screen. I'm now like wiping my screen off. That can deorbit a lot more junk per mission than just 6. So my next idea, we're coming in close, is to like launch a giant scoop, something like a giant scoop. Find all the things that are close to. Either that, or we make some sort of. Like a little kit that you send the engineers up with that's got a little probe on it, a couple of engines, and a small fuel tank to deorbit stuff at just the right time. You know. Your game just broke, lol. Oh, dude, feel bad. Okay, we're getting in super close here. Let's try and see if we can't trim our orbit a bit. Or trim our approach, I suppose. Pretty good. I do like these infinitely firing engines of Kerbal. That's something you do not get in real life. Turning a rocket engine on and off is mostly a one-shot process. Oh, if I press the wrong button. The ones that can fire again are because they've got like multiple charges of like the whatever it is that primes the stuff. Okay, I need to try and slap a couple of solar panels on here without destroying my Kerbal's face. And then I'll be starting to get, some skills together now. Yeah, alright, here goes. EVA. It's one of these situations where I'm going to have to put my parachute away, right? Oh, actually, just float there. We can't make it just float there. Okay, there we go. We can take both of them. We can't take both. Oh, we've got bad times. Put these on the outside. Oh, wait. This one. Put one on the outside here, one on the outside here. And this can go there. All right, cool. I just needed a moment. Can you reach? What is that reach? I know, like, Landstrider can't do this in his game. Look at that. That's crazy. As far as I'm aware, I've not installed a mod that can do that. I've gone through. I've checked. It's not the way I want to cheat at the game, right? Right, what's this guy doing? He's got a little bit of power. This is good. Can you bring yourself under control? I'm not sure if it can. Kind of want to move them out the way before I try anything, but there we go. Let's bring up some. Oh, there's some orbital parameters. Okay, that was interesting the way I flipped around there. Does this have any... No, it doesn't look like it's got any solar panels. No solar panels over here. Oh, well, I only want to deorbit anyway, so there we go. Tell me that was what we wanted. No, that was not what we wanted. Well, I guess we've only got one thing left to do then. All right, we're gonna go ram it. We're gonna go ram it. I should have waited for Apple Apps. 15 meters is the reach of a level 2 engineer. Yeah, it should say down here actually. Yeah, I don't see anything about it. Provides repair skill, repack parachutes, repair landing legs. Yeah, am I going the right way? Yeah, cool. Increase resource converter efficiency. Ooh, I forgot about mining. That's definitely a thing we need to be able to do. He's been round orbit, round the big 3, but he's not placed any flags. That's a thing we could probably do. No, unfortunately, it was 115 kilometers above. Okay, let's drift in here. This wasn't supposed to be a long mission. This was not supposed to be a long mission. We've been at it for half an hour. It's supposed to be like landing stuff and being like, yeah, okay, off to weave. No, with the way this is rotating around, I'm not even sure if I'm going to be able to. Can we bounce it? Can we bounce it? Guess that's what I'd like to do. I mean, could we get a Kerbal out to push it? Not push it the whole way, but just to stop it rotate. I've got a feeling that's not going to work though. The whole like conservation of momentum and stuff like that. Kerbal be small, rocket be big. Even if it's going slow, it's going to take a long time to change that. Double check quick. Yeah, definitely still up. Oh, this is tense. Obviously bump it engine side first. Maybe a quick save. This might not be the best time to quick save, but maybe a quick save. Wrong way. Or too much. Okay, I'm going to bring us to a stop and we're going to go get the Kerbal out and we're going to give it a go. I mean, what's the worst that could happen, hey? What is the worst that could happen? I could press the wrong button and get straight back in again. It's pretty bad. I want to let go, I want to press up, I want to go down. This is only mildly terrifying. A good lever on it. Okay, go. Maybe not. Slap a part on it. I don't think that will. I think the persistent rotation mod has got in the way there. Because we couldn't. grab that, stick that there. Yeah, no, unfortunately not. Alright, we might have to give this up as a lost cause because I want to go to Eve. Normally, this is totally the type of thing that I would now spend like 2 entire hours, an entire stream, figuring out how to fix in a terrible manner. But I'm not about that life today. Got other things to do. When did they change the Kerbal controls to be so terrible? All right, cool. No. Time warp won't. Here, I'll show you. Boom. Carries on spinning. I have a mod that stops that being a thing. Because I always think that one of the most hacksy parts of the game is the way you can go, oh, I've got a bit of a problem, let's just do this. And so, look, I've got a little bit of a problem, and I don't want to just do that. So I'm going home. I'm going home. This thing can sort its own life out. Notice how I continue pointing towards the retrograde if I ask the computer to do so as well. Also, hey Jack, how are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I mean, serious missions. I do them sometimes. I tend not to most of the time, you know. 2.7 kilometers coming in at that. That's pretty nice. Just going to pour myself some more caffeine while we're at it. Whilst we're in hands-free mode, let's do it. Let's go. Let's have a look at the map. See what it says. Where are we likely to be landing? No matter what we do, it's the middle of nowhere. So let's bring ourselves home now. That's the desert, right? Yeah. You know, I did have a decoupler here, but I kind of feel like it's unnecessary. Oh, we're going to point round. It's one of the things I dislike the most about these pointy vessels. Their tendency to nosedive, to become a bullet. What I do in this situation, normally I do it by hand, but I'm feeling lazy today, so I've gone and told it to point. Oh, well, there we go. It's disengaged anyway. I told it to point upwards, and I'm constantly trying to pull up. Can we see what I'm doing here? Get rid of that. There we go. My pitch is pulled as far up as possible. I feel like it's not going to be enough though, so let's. I'm on orbit, that's why I surface. Okay, maybe it will be enough. We've run out of electric charge. Maybe it won't. 250. No, alright, pop in. We're going to get hit. Oh no! You know what? That's the first Kerbal I've lost this save. I'm feeling it. High fives all around. Well done, guys. Great mission. We're going to have to run a memorial service at some point for them. No, I'm not reverting. Get out of here. Tracking station? Yeah, let's tracking station. Here rests an enemy Kerbal. This will take a moment. Remember the things they did. The satellites they repaired. They orbited Kerbin, the Minmus. Alright, that's enough of that. Let's move on. So we got all these externals. That's fine. I don't want any of those. Should we go see what's going on with these? Now, these guys got dropped from the Eve mission. There was a whole bunch of stuff around the outside. Rip indeed. Rip indeed. There needs to be a small cemetery somewhere, right? So this guy. Hi, how are you doing? Do you actually you function, but you're out of fuel? Is that the problem? Okay, normally what I managed to do is turn off these tanks. Looks like I failed to do that this time. So if we can come up with a fuel injection, we can get these somewhere. I mean, they are kind of mixed space. They're just out in the middle of nowhere. Yeah. The Landstrider saying it will take a full stream to memorialise all the Kerbals he's lost. Reminder that Landstrider plays every Saturday. It's kind of like I don't know what time it is for you. What time is it for? It's like 3 till. Or is it till 3? I don't know. Late afternoon, anyway, for me. I'm sure, hopefully, Landstrider will put down his full schedule in the comments here. He's playing a very, very hard version of the game where everything's turned up, and then I told him some other things that he could go into the advanced options and go turn up. So if you want to see true pain and agony, please go watch Landstrider play. It's tough. It's tough. So, as I said last time, this guy, he's going around doing a scan. Let's see how much we've got more of. We got 4 orbits have happened in the meantime. I mean, I'm gonna call that 4. That's very obviously 3, but we're gonna call it 4. You set as a target. No, switch to. As this craft seems to be on its way up, we've got 2 missions and a manned mission that just needs to get home. All right, the manned mission, they came, they saw, they went ooh, and now they've got to go home, right? But we've got 2 craft on top of this guy. We got this that's an orbiter. I want to put this into something similar of an orbit like that. But we're going to go all the way up to apoapsis so that we can change our orbit nice and easily, cheaply. I don't know. And then these 2 are going to go back down. This is a lander, but unfortunately, it's a lander that appears, if I go to aim camera, at the end of last session, we realised that there's no heat shield on the bottom of this particular lander, so it's legitimately going to have to stop itself. I don't know whether we've got the fuel to do that, but we're going to do it. Can I move this up? Just having a lot of chair trouble today. It's a bit of a problem. Hopefully that's gonna solve it. Now these are the big guys. Look at it. We got Valentina, Bill, and Bob. These guys are looking for their 3rd star. We've been kind of stuck at 2 stars for a little while for most of our Kerbals. So we really want to make sure we're bringing them back. We've got 3,000 Delta Vs, and there's another 3,000 up there. Are we going to be able to do that? Yeah, I think that was good. Your Gemini launch went smooth, dude. Good. I think we're going to decouple the orbiter from here. Let's save it just to see if there's anything we need to do about that, because I'm noticing that maybe there's a little bit of clipping here and I'm a little bit worried about it. Okay, it's flying free. It's flying free. Solar panels. Tell me I didn't not put solar panels on this thing. There they are. Okay. Have we put any of these on? No. Okay. I was kind of hoping that we'd have had some action groups set up, but it turns out no. Either that or I put them on a really weird key somewhere. That's also possible. All right. Extend solar panels. I love the look of this thing. I mean, it's a very simple thing to put together. It's not difficult at all, but I like the look of it nonetheless. Let's swing round. Look at the planet. Look at the planet. Unfortunately, it's too high up to do any proper scanning now, but it can go and turn. Thanks very much, Lancho. Why are there only 3 likes on the stream so far? Come on, folks. You know you want to smash that like button. I mean, poor like button. Perhaps you'd like to give it a little stroke, bit of a caress, massage the massage the like button. I mean, I just don't think we can do this. I don't think this is gonna be doing well. Does it give me some feedback? Does it give me some feedback? What does this do? Okay, too high. All right, we want to be from 50 to 500, but ideally at 100. Okay, that's good that it tells us that. It's good that it tells us that. So from here, I want to get you. I had a maneuver. Okay, we're trying to go 90 degrees, so the maneuver node always goes a little bit weird when we get there, but we'll figure out what we can do about it. Something like so. I would like... Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, so we're not going to go... So this red line here is a problem. This red line here tells us that we've run out of fuel. We need to come around to here. So that's 1,000 kilometers. That's far too high. Can we bring that down a bit without costing more fuel? In fact, can we make it so it costs less fuel? Yes. It's 800 kilometers. We were less than 500, right? Maybe we can go more this way at that point. And am I going to be able to circularize if we add another maneuver? I really doubt it. I can't see a fuel cost, but I know that that's going to be way... That's another 700 on the fuel cost. 300 on the fuel cost? Can we do better? That's the question. I say no. I think that's probably some of the better maneuver noding we're going to get. Unless we're going to kick off a gravity assist with Gilly. Gilly's too far out. We cannot gravity assist off Gilly. That's a shame. That would have been fun. Uh, 300k Apoapsis, 100k part. Okay, yeah. That's roughly what we got. Not sure if I could get lower. 3? It cost me more or less delta V there. That's costing me more. And also hitting the atmosphere, so let's not do that. And for total coverage, we need to do something like this. Not really helping me know what's going on. Okay, all right. So we're going to burn this off for 714. Try best friend. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. I think this is the best we're going to get. We're not going to make this burn. It's going to be close, but we're going to end up with a little bit over the top. We can't get over the poles because that's the expensive bit, unfortunately. Gonna create an alarm. There's no need to create an alarm because, hey, but because there's the next thing going on. Orbiter plane change. I should probably put Eve on there. Eve orbiter plane change. Not that I think we're gonna get another one within that time, but it's good to be cautious. It's good to be cautious. Now, the next question is, can we get this craft to an almost dead standstill over the top of Eve so that it can drop down without having to engage the heat? Is that a thing we can do? It's my want to do that. It is my want to do that. So, do I send it from here? And then we could take this tiny craft off to Gilly. This tiny craft, the bigger craft, off to Gilly. We've got some sciencing that can be done. A whole bunch of sciencing that can be done. We've got a scientist on board. Wait, EVA. We got a scientist that we got. Some science needs to be done. Oh my god, I didn't make it easy to reach this. Conduct the material survey. Yes, we're going to grab that and then we're going to clean it. Oh, that's so good. Clean it. I think Bob needs to go for a little bit of a flight here. One thing I have never gotten into, but really probably should have, is making small little areas for the Kerbals inside these places. Like there's definite room. There's definitely places that you can put Kerbals inside of. Cancel. I wanted to take the data. Thank you. And so I would like to at some point make little not a habitat. Why can't I click on that? What is this? Where does it think it is? Where does it think it is? Let's try this from the underside. Can I click on it there? There we go. Brilliant. So I think at some point that's something we can get into, is like actual usable places. Review stored data. Yeah, I thought so. I didn't actually grab the experiment. Conduct material study. Grab it. Collect the data. That's a very important step in science. You know, if you don't be collecting data, do you really be doing science, yo? The mystery goo. Nice. Collect that data. Restore that canister. Right. Was there anything else we brought with us that I should be aware of? Let's come down and have a look on the underside here. That's just a copy. Okay. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. All right. Well, good job, Bill Kerman. Once again, Bob Kerman. Once again, getting misnamed and saving the stakes program. I bet he wonders why he does it. Okay, board. Bam! Look at all that science. All right, great. We're going to close that. Yeah, all right. I'm just going to let this guy be free. If we indeed put a decoupler under it, we should have. Is that a decoupler? That's a protective aero shell. It's there. Look, there it is. Is it that one or is it this one? Must be this one. I wish I could see it. Let's make a save. Do the stage. Nah, none of those on. More stuff that I need to spend money on for science. I did the quick save, right? Let's do it again. Saw the words this time. Press the button. Is it free? Doesn't look like it's free. Okay, do we try again? What even fired that time? Okay, there we go. That's better. Turn aside so it can actually get away. This is silly. Okay, how do you think this is going to fail? There is obviously going to be some horrific manner in which this is going to go wrong. Can I have more than just one hop? Thank you. Okay, that's good. That's good. We could do worse than that. We could do better than this though. Oh no. Kerbin is not on the right side. So what we're going to have to try and do is do a burn on this side and then do a burn on that side and bring our periaps. Because I want to land on the solid anyway, right? I want to land on the solid anyway. Let's figure out. Periaps is down here. It's 2.5 hours. So I'm going to set a manual alarm for lander close and let caps lock. And then let's set the alarm for 2 hours 20 from now. Hello, camera tools. What are you doing here? You totally just got in the way. Let's put it over here, so if it pops up again, it doesn't ruin my life like it just did. So manual alarm, as we were saying. This is lander close, and then we want it for 2 hours 20. It's the 0 key on my number pad. I'll have to figure that out. Boom. Okay. So we're going in for an orbital plane change first. Then the lander gets close. Then the only thing left to do is figure out how these guys are getting to Gilly. I mean, I see. We add the maneuver. We go up there. Can I? There's target. Thanks. Well, that is quite the plane difference. You know what? I'm going to do this over here, and we're at 14 degrees. Wow, that's a very big number, like very expensive number. I think more is the word. 2.4. The problem is if you want to have a look at the node information, you got to do weird. You got to right click, which also then gets rid of the maneuver node information. 0.2, 0.1. There we go. 0 degrees. Far too heavy-handed, but it's there. 0.3. Can I do better than 0.3? Yeah, I'll take it. I'll take it. 15. 2 hours to... Oh, no. They're going to have stuff at the same time. How? It's periapps. Not manned, Kerbal. Kerbal to Giller. Didn't you put all your science on one action grid? Oh, I really should have. Oh, that would have made a lot more sense. Kerbal to Gilly. 2 hours and a bit. Lander close. Oh, I don't like the fact that they are so close to each other. I totally get why. I suppose for the lander, we'll actually be doing a bunch of correction stuff. Did we just switch to? They're all right next to each other. That's why it's done weird. Okay. Well, let's warp to next. Eve, here we go. Slowing down as we get close. We've still got that probe control. Wow, that's a direct connect to the space center though. That's cool. That's cool. Okay, let's delete that and close it. We've just got a single little burn to make here. It's going to start burn in 55 seconds. Okay, that's cool. Is my engine fired? My engine is up and running. Is this going to get hurt here? Can I deploy this without? You know what? I'm just gonna get that up and running. I know it's going to be in the, it's not going to be able to do the stuff because it's too high. But I don't want to burn it. It's not what I want to do. ISP cube and thrusters. Oh, okay. you know when you need to read like 2 or 3 messages back to get what's going on. 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, it's a little bit out of axis, but it's alright. Oh yeah, no. Trying to trim it is not a winner. We'll be okay, but this is a little struggles. Getting ready on the stop key. Okay, now. Alright, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh. So now that we got rid of that, yeah, we're not even going to get close to a proper orbit here. But if we get rid of this and see how far we can actually get, add maneuver. Oh, that far. Well, I mean, the scan's going to be pretty poor, but given enough time, it will happen. Yeah, about there. Okay, that not great, but it's not the worst. It's not the worst. I'm actually going to kill this and set a periapps alarm. 1 minute. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Also, we should totally rename this craft now. It's not named correctly. That was actually what I wanted. Rename vessel. Eve orbiter to high. Double O. Accept. Okay. Well, I guess, and for the little while, that's all we got. Look at all these, all within minutes of each other. Not great. It's not the worst, but it's not great. All right, let's get into the lander if we can. Switch to. You'll get good percent, but we'll need another mission to get 100. Yeah. I reckon we're going to end up with about 75, something like that. We're obviously not going to be getting the poles. But we could be doing worse there. Or am I going to be able to continue having communications? Well, there's definitely problems in places. Why did it cancel the auto warp for me? Why would you do that? Okay, let's close this. 14 minutes. This isn't close enough at all. How close can it get? Do I do a little burn here? Bring it down? I'm going to. I'm going to. Maybe even a little inefficient burn and burn out a little bit to push my periaps a little higher up. No. We're just going to do this. We're going to bring ourselves down. I really want to bring this craft to an almost standstill over the top of Eve's atmosphere. I'm fairly sure I can do it, but we'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. As this apoapse comes down to us more, it's going to try and come back this way, round our orbit this way, and the periaps should hopefully push around. I would really like to get over this sea before we start talking about landing. I don't really want to land in water. That's assuming I can even make it through the atmosphere, you know? That's big assumptions to make. Big assumptions. In fact, no, it's not going to work, look. We do not have the delts. We're going to be going too fast. I know we do not have the body to put up with even the smallest amount of drag. Though I might do it. Because there's no other way of slowing down if I don't. $78 is not. Like, we can go... I mean, we can't. Like that. Just touching it. And then maybe bring it down a bit every time. Let's send the guys home. Let's send the guys home, and we'll see what we can do about that. All right, next one is the... send the guys on their way to Gilly, not home. We're not going home yet. Wait, I keep feeling like we're sending the Kerbal group home, but we're not doing that yet. We're not doing that yet. We're going to be coming in for periapsis soon. Look at the speed we're doing. I will be quick saving before the attempt. No fear there. No fear there. Hey, Arger Rocher. Every time I see your name, I want to pronounce it as French as possible. I'm sorry. It's just what I want to do. It's just what I want to do. We are currently putting an orbiter around Eve. It turns out that we're a little bit short of fuel for just about... we're scanning! We're scanning. See how much of a swath we've got here. It's not going to be much, because it's really not much. What am I scanning? Is this also low? Okay, we'll take that. Look at that! We don't need these thin little lines. We got wide swath. I like that. I like that a lot. We're not quite a periaps. We're not quite a periapsis. We've lost control though. How am I not speaking to any of these craft? Because of that. Okay. I'm a little surprised that the return ship can't jump in and be like, hey, I can help. Yeah, very surprised about that. Right now is where I want to be like, go, 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 go. But no. Like Posh Chocolate Rocher. Okay, I'm going to have to just time warp. Alright, looks like we get to do this one next orbit. Next orbit. Who knew? Who knew? Periapsis. An alarm. Kerbal to Gilly. Switch over and do that. Everything's happening around this same periaps. So we're trying to make everything work around this same periaps. That's an unfortunate truth about the situation we find ourselves in. Okay, we've got about 4 minutes till the burn. Can I point myself in the right direction? I'm really hoping that Valentina actually gets the ability to point towards these nodes at some point. By the end of this mission, would be grand if that was the winner, you know. Okay, let's Just blast our way through the timeline here. I wish it would stop auto-cancelling my warp. Okay, 50 seconds, 30, 20, 10, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's quite the burn. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, that's quite the burn. Poodle, I suppose. Poodle. We do need to keep an eye on these tanks, and I don't know how we're going to stage these tanks without destroying our spacecraft. We'll have to figure out that one as we carry on round. I'm sure we'll manage to not kill everybody on board, but whether we'll end up stranding them, like Eve missions are cursed. They're always cursed. It's just the natural order of the Kerbal system. You know, if you go to Eve, things are just not going to work out for you. There's a reason that purple is the colour of corruption, sometimes, maybe. Wow, this is actually like a burn. A burn. So where have we got connection to? It's not actually showing me any... I am unable to connect. Thankfully, everything else is connecting fine, but I do not have the signal to go down. Oh, no, we are talking to Evic. Okay, that's great. I'm really glad that's happening. I do wonder, did I not put a bunch of communications on this? That turns out I didn't. I thought I did it on some of the other craft as well, but... So far, these three are the only three to come here to Gilly. They're the only ones to have made the journey for long enough. I mean, look at this. This is great. We'll have to try and get more people out here more often. Bigger systems, more infrastructure. Maybe a fuel depot on the on Gilly. If we could get a fuel depot on Gilly, that'd be great. That'd be really good. Of course, we don't have the technology for that. The next bit of technology is going to be getting the nuclear drive, so that we can go to. I want to say Juno, Joule. Could you tell it's been my first week back at proper learning this week? My brain is mush, and all we've done is kind of just go over what we're going to be doing. Started learning Python, Maxwell's equations, the flow of electricity, headbutting my microphone. Yeah, it's been great fun. Okay, I'm going to accelerate this just a little bit. I think the double acceleration's okay. It's when you start getting up to 3 and 4 times that things go weird. 3 times acceleration is actually to my mind, the best speed to be flying at, like an aeroplane. Change scrambles the brain. Yeah. My brain's being plastic. It's rewriting itself. Things are doing difference. Yeah. But it's all for the greater good in the end, or at least I like to kid myself into that. I don't know what, knowing about the inner intricacies of the molecular format of the neutron stars is gonna bring to humanity, but I know that at some point that's going to be greater good stuff. 32, sorry. 18, 10, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I mean, do we take the 1? I mean, this is quite a precise place we're going. We'll take the 3. Gets a little bit wobbly at that point. I could feel it moving away from me. So where are we at? I'll take a 1%. Oh, we're not quite up high enough, are we? Can we push that ascending node to also be the intersection point? That would be great. Okay, that is amazing. This means that even though we're not perfectly lined up, we're going to be coming down and through here, hopefully when Gilly gets around here at some point. Let's add a maneuver. Going to Gilly. It's going to take a while. Can we... Which one is it? This one. That's pretty close. Next one's going to be miles off, right? So let's see what we can tweak here. Is this really the place I want to be tweaking? Let's go back one. Let's see what we can do with that. Because that's too close to just ignore, right? Back one. Okay. How many orbits ahead is this? 10 days. I'm very tempted to move that down the other side. Hey, Monkey, how you doing? Can't believe it's been a week. I know, right? I know. Ooh, there it is. That's exactly what I was looking for. We'll take that one. We'll take that one. Create an alarm. Maneuver. This is going to Gilly. Boom. Brilliant. Add that alarm. Cool. Next up, see if we can't get that word that I am looking for is orbiter more likely aligned. 8 likes so far. Can we do more than last week? This is a good question, Landstrider. We were nearly pushing double digits last time, so let's see. Oh man, I need to actually go check that out. Like where were we last week? Huh? Where were we? Is it my dinner time yet? Right, I want to look in here. We got like 2 hours to kill. Let's do that under the power of time warp. Whoop. Okay, we're getting good. We're getting good. Are they gonna line? They're not lining up. Oh, come on, look at that. Oh, yes, we got connection. We've got connection. Okay, this is good. Delete that and close. We're basically just going to get this as circular as possible, right? We're going to burn all our fuel, all 141 meters of it, and we're going to try and bring this down. We had more than 10. Did we have more than 10 last time? I need to go look now. There we go, live. No, the week before we had 10, and the week before that we had 12, but last week was only 9. 12 is our current goal. It turns out that typing the words "making money" in your title will do that. We'll do that. Okay, there we go. There was a little trudge through my analytics there. All right, let's bring this. But can we get rid of this? That one. All right, cool. We're there. Let's do it. Retrograde. Back to this view because that's. Oh, it's just switched up. 3, 2, 1, go! Just want to bring this into control. I mean, I'm not touching this at the moment. There we go. That's the closest we can get. This 2.634 million meters, a little bit above the 500 we needed. But I suppose it is 500,000, so we're 5 times too high, in fact. 5 times too high. Okay, so that's this guy done for the best he can do. At some point, we're also going to want to turn this one. Can we do that? Start scanning. Is it going to be like we're too low? Can't do that. All right, that's fine. That's fine. Is there anything else we can turn on? Is this draining our power too much? It's not. Okay. So this big one. Start scan. How about now? Are we losing power now? We're not. Okay. I'd really wish that I could keep this pointing inwards. I feel like this should be pointing like this, you know? It's scanning. It's scanning. All right, let's go down and have a look. So, small round of applause. We've got this bit done. You know what I was supposed to be doing? Do you know what I was supposed to be doing? Is having a look and seeing if there's any contracts we could fulfill. So let's go to the Space Center and see if we can do any of those. I'm hoping there's some, like, transmit some science back or something like that. Because we can definitely transmit some science back. If we get just the smallest amount of science, we could actually probably go ahead and buy the altimetry of Eve. We're not going to get all of that, unfortunately. Land on Eve. I mean, we're never going to get someone to actually land on Eve. That's the unfortunate bit there. Manned return from. Do we have to send a new craft? Land. Maybe another day. Maybe another day. Do I not have the please return some science from Eve? Group of scan sats. What we got? Yeah, could do. Look at the alls here. Collect science from around Ike. Ugh. We haven't planted a flag on the moon. Orbit of the sun. Oh, man. Go and rescue someone from Orbit of the sun. Rover construction. Finish the construction of a rover on the surface of Juna. That sounds crazy. So some of these missions sound really good. Unfortunately, we are not there. So it turns out, no, we don't have the monies to do this. No, resume. Not the money. Oh, look. Bring a newly discovered C-class around. Okay, so we're actually a little bit short of just simple space around Ike. Oh, man, that would be good. But, yeah, we just don't. Can I decline? We only lose 1 reputation. Oh, look at that. Big hits. And now if I come down into... It doesn't show. Okay, that's... I get it, I suppose. We'll have a look in a couple of seconds. I'm sure I could get someone to land on Eve, return to orbit is a whole different story. Yeah. Honestly, yeah. If I was, especially given the sandbox, because like right now I don't even have the big. Is it this one? Which one is it? That's the big heat shield. Yeah. Maybe I do have it, but I don't think I do. Okay. Wait, I'm looking at this. I want to see what we're doing. Return the first science from Eve. Okay, we could do that and get a bunch of money. That's literally it. Let's send and that'll finish one of the contracts that opens up a whole bunch of stuff for Eve for us. Let's send a bunch of temperature data back because that's like cheap easy stuff, right? Eve orbiter too high. Eve return ship relay. Oh, you're my lander. Let's rename this. Be like Eve, quotes, lander. Because there's no way it's landing. Not a chance. Oh, come on, Kerbal. I believe in you. I know, we've been in and out of the game zone a little too much. You might not like this. The game scene, sorry. Ooh. Tell me. Yeah, okay. And we were not in trouble here. Okay, first up, let's rename it. This was definitely a thing that needed to happen. Is it in there? No, where have we put it? Is it in here? Open? Command probe, where are you? There it is. Look. Oh. Extend antenna. Oh man, this guy could be a relay. Look at this. This is going to get going straight back. Knew we had another one somewhere. Can this guy just connect straight to the Kerbal Space Center? No, it turns out he can't. It's not going that way. But like, he could if he wanted to. I'm almost certain. Why is this so weird? Just down to almost. Like 89. Do you reckon, I mean, how low down can a ship without any heat protection go? Like, we're going to be traveling at thousands of meters per second. Let's close this again. I should probably actually retract at least 2 of these, right? There we go. They're protect. That's fine. That's fine. 18 minutes. Let's do it. Go. Let's do it. I am worried. Explosions are almost definitely incoming. We're doing a quick save. Okay, quick save is saved. Super worried. I got started a little early there. You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just watch this. We want to bring it down to like 89.999, right? We want to be in the atmosphere. It's just not going to work. It's just not going to work. I thought we had a little bit more fuel than we did. 5, 4, 3, 2, what? Trickle it round, trickle it in, trickle it in, trickle it in. We could do this. 40. There. Right, so that is just in the atmosphere. Hands up who thinks that's going to kill me. I kind of feel like that's going to kill me. Shall we go and find out? Literally 6 meters into the atmosphere of Eve. Let's go look. Let's go look. Let's go look. I mean, what else could happen, right? What else could possibly happen? I might have to just watch this for a bit. Razors, yeah, totally. Okay, so we're out of tea. Whatever happens needs to happen. Why are you pointing forwards? Oh, why are you pointing forwards? What happened there? Oh, I'm out of control. Okay. I'm not sure why we're looking this way, though. I totally didn't tell it to... no idea. Maybe... Oh, here we go. 3. Maybe because we were putting retrograde earlier, and I've got too used to the mod coming in. We're gonna lose this parachute. Okay, here we are. We're in the atmosphere. We've gone through periapsis. Oh my god, I think we're gonna survive. Did my apoapsis change at all? I have no idea. How long until the next thing? Like 9 days. 9 days. Let's do this again. Let's walk round. I can't believe I don't have control. Yeah, that's mildly annoying. Okay, here we go. I've got control this time. We're going to carry on pointing retrograde. Can I click on here? Are we even going to see like a meter drop off of this? Is that's my question here. That's my question. Auto saving. I need to be able to see when I enter the atmosphere, really. 304. There's no way of knowing from this screen, is there? Oh, so it's definitely doing a thing. Things are happening. Very slow, though. Oh my gosh, so slow. I don't know whether that's what I want to do for the next however long. In fact, that is not what I want to do for the next 9 days. Bottom left. Does it tell me what my current altitude is? Got apoapsis. I like that they've given us a period, actually. You know what? I thought that was something that was missing from the game for a long time. My periapsis is also dropping by a meter every pass. I'm also totally going to, like, deploy. As soon as we get probe control. Right, so these are the things that tell me where it pops, right? How is this not able to talk to anything? Everything's on the other side of the planet. Everything is on the other side of the planet, including Kerbal. Beautiful. Now, talk to stuff. There we go. want to deploy the chute. So that if we happen to end up on the wrong side. Hey, Mark, how you doing? Yeah, no, that's cool. That's cool. You know what? I had homework to do earlier as well. I was doing Python. That's what we're using for data analysis. I got close there. It's what we're using for data analysis in stuff. Though at the moment we're like, how do we open a file? How, not as in like how does Python open a file? How do we make a file that we can type into? And stuff like that. Which says that it's not too hard. You just look for the right icon and click that. Like what most of computers are about, right? It's what most computers are about. Do I burn my fuel here? 0.9. I've got 1.7. Maybe we will burn our fuel here. Periapsis 15. I'm not sure. I mean, can I just stop? Okay, about there. So no, we can't just stop, and that's what I'm worried about. I'd much rather lose a lot more fuel, though. I don't know how to do this. I want to save as much fuel for landing as possible, right? I want that to be where we use it all. Click the picture of the file. Yeah, totally. This, unfortunately, is for the map view showing who is and is not live. Oh, look, this is my next, when we come down and through here. Because we're not time warping, though, it's not going to show me any difference. Basically, this is going to boil down to, when I have probe control at Periaps, we're totally going to go try and land. I mean, we've spent nearly a day already. Hey, Ridvan, how are you doing? We are currently trying not to explode in the surface of Eve while we wait for 8 days for the manned mission to go around a few times. I forgot that it wasn't just one orbit. He'll be going up and around a couple of times. That's fine. We're sending them to Gilly. You know what? I literally just said the moment that I've got control at Periaps, I will be doing this. Let's press an F5. Let's see what happens, right? Let's see what happens. If I can land in that crater, I will be one happy space program coordinator. We space program coordinators. I mean, it's not quite well done, Commander, like XCOM does, right? We're not commanders. I don't think. Like administrator. Well done, administrator. That's the head of NASA, right? They're administrators. Oh man, I can't burn quick enough. I can't throw the fuel out the back before we leave the atmosphere. Fine. I mean, to be fair, I was expecting this guy to have blown up ages ago. So, you know, we're doing good here. We're doing good. I've got a quick save. Just before we started doing this bit, so just want to bring this bad boy down. Yeah, I'm doing well anyway, mate. How are you doing? I hope you're having a good one. I am good. How are you? There we go. Let's try this. Let's try that. Okay, did that get me down any closer? I sure hope so. We're trying to bring that into just the atmosphere. Do we want to bring it any further than the atmosphere? I mean, yes, no. I'm still shocked that we're not dead the very moment we drop into the atmosphere. There's no heating overlay, nothing. I was expecting that from Eve, to be fair. I was expecting slow and painful death. Oh, hey, Natch, how you doing? I will get your name right one day. I know, I read the letters that's right in front of me, you know? I hope you are doing good, buddy. I hope you are doing good. We are currently trying not to explode at the hardest target that exists. The almighty space god that takes control of the vessels and watches how things develop. It's true. It's true. We definitely have some sort of like weird... Wow, look at the green over there. Weird control of being... Look at the green down there. Is that the reflection or is that the aurora? That's the reflection of my craft. Yeah, we just seem to have this power to be able to like do stuff to these guys. Like it's a shame. It's a shame. Okay, we're down to like 89.89. Like I still was expecting death to have hit me way before the 100 meters into the atmosphere. Only 2 more for a record. It's true. It's true. Only 2 more for the record. But if I had a slightly catchier title, it'd probably help. Also, a thumbnail more fitting for what we're doing here. And a brain that's not mush. The mushy brain is definitely not helping right now. Normally I got jokes talking about space science and things that have happened. You know what? I don't even know what's happened in space this week. Does anybody else know what's happened in space this week? Someone give me some space information. I haven't heard about anything happening down at Starbase. I know that we've had some like Starlink launches and stuff like that, but you know, Starlink launches are like old hat now, right? We watched that. Ooh. How far do we want to let this get down into the atmosphere? We're here. This is the point. We can totally just never come home now. Do we bring that down to just touch 90? I think we're going to bring it down to just touch 90. Like that. Oh, that might have been too heavy. That might have been far, far too heavy. Okay, well, we're going to try and scrub off as much as we got. We got 1.5 delta V. If we could just take that 1 kilometer off, we will probably get ourselves down to a nice, nice not burning up heat. Things moved around the sun, other things came into the system, and even more things left it. This is true. I mean, we suspect that on average there is the same number of things coming in and out. Else we'd end up with nothing here, right? No data. YouTube says no data. Are we good? I think YouTube's lying to me because nothing's really changed. But I glanced over and saw that. Please, in Turkey, the weather is a bit cold. Russia is not cold, but I'm fine too. I don't know how the weather was tonight. It's like 10:49. It's 7:30 for me. Evening. And raining. Still hear things. Okay, that's good. That's very good. That's very good. Coming through fine. Cosmic things is what's happening in space this week. You know what? The cosmic things do happen in space this week. I suppose the big news is James Webb is at its orbit. That it's unfolded all the things it needs to unfold. What else? I guess that's pretty much everything that's going down. I've not heard anything from LIGO or any of that lot, the gravitational wave stuff for some time now. I wonder, is that dry land that I'm landing on over there? Man, I sure do hope so. Yeah, look. No, I'm in a crater of water. Oh no, I don't know how to stop that. I don't know how to stop that. Well, it looks like we might be going swimming. So there's been a whole host of confusing volcanic stuff. It's not really recently, it's just I've just found out about it recently. So the lava on Olympus Mons is too young. We think that the tectonics on Mars, I know this wasn't really tectonics, but the geological activity on Mars shut down. I'm going to pick a number out of thin air here and say like 1 billion years ago. I can't remember how long ago it was, but it was a big distance. But we've been looking at asteroids and checking the spectra of Olympus Mons and stuff like that. And don't ask me how they know this from how they look at it, but they're looking at it going, these rocks crystallized only about 200 million years ago. That's a lot less than 1 billion. What happened here? So there's that. There's also rocks like that on the moon from, is it the Chang'e lander that the Chinese sent up? They brought some rocks back from the moon. Yay, we've not had any rocks to look at for a while. So they brought them back. But what do you know? The lava there was too young. Again, it was like, wait, the moon was supposed to have gone dead ages ago. Like 3 billion years ago. Like ages ago. And somehow that's going. How does an asteroid go to space in the rain? I mean, virtually. In game. There we go. I'll put both of those. Okay, this is good. Are we like hot yet? We're drifting. I'm just waiting for the heat to start, and then I'm going to try and slow myself down as quick as possible. I don't really want to time warp because it could catch me off guard, and I'm worried about that. Oh, I'm so worried about that. But I do want to say, both my Perry apps and Apple apps are under the surface of Eve. I think we can safely say we are at Eve. We did it. It's a thing. Can I send some science home before it gets really bad? Wait, do we not have... Where's the thermometer? Do I not have a thermometer on here? Wait, what? Zoom in a little bit. Oh, there it is. Log temperature. Send that home. Okay, now bring that back. Okay, cool. All right, we did some science from Eve. That should have actually... no, none of those. Contract complete. No. What about you? Start exploring Eve. Bam! Yeah, we did it. All right, that's great. That's what we're looking for. Let's close that again. So we got some Eve science back. Hey, I'm good. You're gonna lose the antenna, so you better use it whilst you can. Hey, Cyber Otaku, how you doing, buddy? It's been some time. At least a few months. Let's log the pressure data and send that home as well. Got some science to be sending home, yo. That took quite a bit of my power, but we're all right for that. I'm going to close those again. I'm wondering whether these are going to get ripped off. Yeah, we've got them being protected by the bay here. Is that actually going to be good enough? Close that. This is deployed, right? It's yeah. When do we say when risky? Do we just go when risky? I'm glad it doesn't go for the immediate. I'm tempted. But we'll keep it like that. You're very little gas. How do you think about landing with difficulty? New record. Are we there? Yeah. All right. Hype. Sleepy went to bed after work, then woke up, had a shower, back to sleep in a bit. You know what? I was very tired today. Before I even started the stream, I was like, oh, I'm not sure about this. But yeah, power through. I don't know how we're going to know if this is getting too much. Like we've got no gauges coming up so far. I'm almost certain I'm going to be wanting to fire my engine somewhere around here. You see how this starts to pull away from the predicted orbit quite heavy here. I think that's probably going to be the point where we've got a lot of heating going on. Of course, I want to... Ooh, it wobbled. Why did you wobble? You can do it. Thank you, Cyber Talker. Thank you. I believe I can do it. I believe I can do it. 0.6, 0.5. Like, how far down on this scale are we going to be having troubles? How far down is the question? If we can get down to 3 kilometers per second, I feel a lot better about this craft surviving a 2 kilometer per second descent, you know? At some point, we're going to have to... I mean, what happens if I go normal? Bigger drags. Okay, this is interesting. I'm not seeing any big problems so far. I'm sure they will arise. Sure they will arise, but right now, we're okay. Twitchi fact. Twitchi is actually a human, not some sort of purple penguin. I'm not a penguin. What is this stuff at the bottom? Yellow. How do I reply to... No. Tell him that it's fuel tanks. Can someone reply to Ridvan because he doesn't speak very good English and I'd like him to know. These are just fuel tanks. Okay, we're doing good so far. Let's speed up a bit. I mean, I am worried. I am very worried. Where's the explosion? This looks like it's getting warm. Was it F11? Oh, yeah. Where's this bright red? Okay, let's do it now. We're gonna drop about 1,000, and then hopefully that's enough. I'm not expecting it to. Ich nie durchsprechen? He's a cyborg, not a penguin. It's true. It's true. I've got bits of metal in me. That's got to be right, right? Okay, 2.8. Is that good enough? I'm going to save as much as I can whenever... Oh, look, that's gone red again. Is that actually, like, troubles? If I burn this off again... See how it's... Okay. I think I see what we're doing here. What I would really like this to not be so red. Okay, but we're gonna try it. The man is right. I'm using Google Translation. But yeah, you do know. Yeah, that's cool, man. F11, yeah, for the overlay. It's gone orange. I don't know how well this is going to work. Oh, here we go. Oh, here we go. If I can get down to a decent speed, we should be able to just tank this. Whether we can actually tank it or not, I don't know. I'm hoping we can fly through it, you know? I'm hoping the atmosphere gets thick enough that we end up getting some lifting body dynamics. We've lost connection. Oh my gosh, well, we're stuck with this. Whatever happens, we are stuck with this. We do have a parachute already deployed. We're going to burn through all of our engine. The overheat is real, but hopefully not that real. Okay, I mean this... that's a shame. I was about to say this will be alright. We could live with this, but no, here we go. Oh, look, that's going. Alright, well, here we go. This is it. Is that my... Oh, that's gone. There's gone as well. Oh, the explosions are happening. There we go. I mean, if this wasn't going to happen, nothing was going to happen, you know? Oh, man. Is this going to make it, though? Are we going to put another piece of junk on Eve? I will be very happy with a piece of junk on Eve, to be fair. Yeah, it's happening. It's going to do it. Is this deployed? It is deployed. We've got some electric charge. What happens if we open this? How are we? We're able to talk to something. Wait. Cannot transmit science. Bounce signal through relay. I mean, we're gonna end up with a lander. I mean, I'm gonna grab the science that we can grab here. Log temperature. Yep. And this. Observe. Ooh, transmit data. It says we can't. Should we try it anyway? Bam. Yes. No usable in-range comms devices in this vessel. Okay, we'll have to wait until. Man, I can't believe we actually got something called the surface here. That's good. I'm hoping that when Evic here, oh man, actually that's probably the closest we're going to get. But when Evic gets much closer, maybe we could transmit through Evic. I kind of doubt it. I kind of doubt it. I think we got signal issues here because all of these broke, which I mean that's unfortunate. Not even one of them made it through. If I had put something a little bit more enclosed on, maybe we could have got that. I've never noticed this little winch on here before. You guys seen this? That's cool. It goes through and it tensions the thing. Okay, that is very cool. That is very cool. We're at 18 kilometers. We got a long way to go. Let's drop this down. So did you know the surface of Venus, it's very hot, like melting lead hot. You'll have a bad time on Venus. There's sulfuric acid, there's carbon dioxide everywhere. It's a bad place. But what I want to talk about right now is it's very hot on the surface of Venus. But top of the atmosphere of Venus, very cold. Did you know space is cold? About 2.5 Kelvin. That's the temperature of the background radiation, right? But that means that because it's a gradient, it doesn't just jump suddenly from very hot to very cold, because that's not how temperature works, right? That there is a point somewhere near the top of the Venus's clouds where the temperature is just about right for us. As you can see, our friend is trying her best to explain. No, that's good. That's good. And another wonderful thing about Venus is that the pressure on the surface is also very heavy. Like I think most of the probes that got sent there not only melted but got crushed. Like the bottom of the ocean got crushed, right? And any air pockets in there collapsed down. Big bad's happening. But again, space, not much pressure going on up there. It's almost zero pressure. It's not zero. There's bits around. So, and it just so happens that the temperature that's comfortable for humans and the pressure that's comfortable for humans just happen to be at the same height. Unfortunately, the cloud layer there will melt your face off. It's full of sulfuric acid, like carbonic acid, the stuff that's in soda. And stuff like that. They're not very strong acids, but they're strong enough acids, right? You are going to have a bad time if you go and walk around there. But yeah, Venus blimps, great. Sounds like a great sci-fi concept. It really does. It really does. I can't remember which book it is, but there's concepts out there of you know like Bespin from Star Wars, where they're like mining stuff out of the clouds. Well, you could do that with Venus. There's a lot of carbon there. You can build a lot of stuff out of carbon. Plus, who doesn't need more sulfur? Or perhaps you want to fire the nitrogen from has Venus got much nitrogen? I don't know whether Venus has got much nitrogen, actually. I'm going to just stop that. We've got polymers that can resist the atmosphere and make suits from. Yeah, I mean, at some point, we're going to have a little spray can. You go psh, over your face, and it's going to like just self-assemble itself into a real thin mask for you. I could see that being the future, where we're spraying stuff that makes a thin film that is just like the right balance of what it needs to be to protect us. 14 likes, hype. I mean, you know what? This is possibly my most successful Eve mission. We're actually going to put something on the water. I didn't want to put it on the water. I just want to say that. I really didn't. Also, let's zoom out here. Let's have a look at the structure where we've landed. Okay, we're in the Great Sea. Okay, that's fine. I was expecting to land somewhere else, but that was, of course, my ballistic trajectory without the rocket in there. It's a shame. It's a shame. I really felt like we were going to do well there. It really felt like it. Okay, we've pretty much done all that we can do here, right? I am going to put this guy on hibernate. Or girl. I mean, I don't want to go around gendering my robots here. We'll ask it what it wants to be. Okay, cool. That's good. Ooh, slow down time. Can I close this? Not with you and hibernate. Okay, take the hibernate. Ah, you can't because you need control. Well, that's there, fine and dandy for us. That's fine. That's fine. The reason that I wanted to leave it here is because it's got some science, right? I like the video when you explode. No likes till you explode. Thanks, man. Thanks. Right, next thing we're doing. Next thing, look at that. Look, there they are. We did a thing, guys. We did a thing. I should come in here. Is it going to let me rename it whilst we're like this? Rename vessel. Lander. It's a lander. We'll just go Eve. This is Eve. Okay, I wanted to see what's going on over here. Well, we don't need to see that. What we do need to see is how it's doing here. So, all the big switches across the sideways this way, that's my orbiting craft. Okay, that's a shame. It's only coming in this height here. If I click the visual high, won't let me change like that. I have to come to this one. Visual. That's what that's even worse than I thought it was. Okay, well, what about biome? Do we have any biome data? We do not have any biome data. We've got visual high and visual low. Oh, we do have some biome data. Okay, so this is an even weirder height. Okay, well, we're getting little bits of data. Just little bits of data. What I want to do now is switch to view. Let's try and get this guy around Gilly. It's the last thing to do today before I achieve all the objectives that I set out to achieve. I mean, I've landed on Eve. I've got some scans going around Eve. Valentina, it looks like she is not having a great time. Can we aim camera? Where's the aim camera? Man, this is a long old menu. There we go, aim camera. Hey guys, how's it doing? Can't look through. Look, there she is. Hello, Valentina. You doing all right? So most of these lot seem to be doing okay. Is there a battery just randomly in the back here? Why can't I put stuff into this panel? Look at this. Look at all the wasted space. I could put extra stuff there. Okay, we are looking for Gilly. Let's bring this out. Let's bring this round. Gilly's going to happen over there. I'm just going to press this button that fast forwards through 7 days. Let's do it. You like my donut design? Yeah, it's good, right? This one in particular, because of the clipping, has led to some issues. There have definitely been some problems. Wow, look at this. What I should do before we drop out of Eve is go and see if we've got any more missions. Not missions. What's the other thing? Contracts. Contracts make us money, not missions. I know what I'm talking about. I know it's weird. I say like I know what I'm talking about, and sometimes I go and do things that show that I don't. That's crazy, right? Crazy. Okay, let's get through this loading screen. Okay, mission control. Look, we got rid of one. I want to come over here. I want to see what else we got for Juno Space Station. Oh man, that would be great. New location for a base around Eve. I think we'll wait on that one. It's all changing in front of my eyes. Wait. Where are you going? Repair a satellite in orbit of Kerbal. I'm just seeing what we got here that's in relation to Eve. Bring volcanic rock back with me. From Eve? Pfft, maybe one day. Blueberries from Juno. Hey, blueberries are on Juno. They're part of the... not Perseverance, Curiosity found. What happened to the bakery? We haven't launched the bakery yet, unfortunately. We got sidetracked. There's not actually much here. Okay, fly by Gilly, return science from Gilly. We'll grab that one. Return a sample from the comet. Okay, that looks like it actually, which is not ideal. Oh, we should do a Mun base next time though. When we've got the people returning from Eve, we will totally do a Mun base in the time it takes them to travel back. Okay, let's get back to Eve. Back to that purple planet. No, not you. Eve, return, no, where's that one? Man, there's a lot of stuff in between that ship getting launched and the splashdown over here. We're going to have to go through and check out a whole bunch of these things. Just get rid of them more than anything. Just to get rid of them. All right, last 5 minutes. Let's go get some Gilly data. We're going to get the Gilly data, we're going to earn the money, we're going to become a very rich space program, we're going to unlock the power of the nuclear engines, and then we should be using that to go to Eve. But let's be, not to Eve, to Jewel, but let's be honest, we'll totally get sidetracked by making space stations and doing other crazy things. We play here long term, you know, we're not a short do a mission and be done type person, yeah. Okay, coming around, looking great. This is the type of encounter we're trying to hit. So, I mean, that's not ideal. It's a very grazing one. I could do... I say grazing. I suppose one of these ones that comes along. Twitchi's build. The result of engineer allowing form to slip ahead of function by about 15%. I will go with that. 15% sounds about right. I do have a functionality there somewhere, but, you know, we got to look good whilst we're doing it. Got to look good whilst we're doing it. Because I look good at whatever I'm doing. Is that Gilly? There's Gilly. Not the green one, that's Jewel. But just underneath, there's a little brown dot. That little brown dot there is where we're going. I really need to clean my screen. There's lots of tiny little dots everywhere. There's Moho. Okay, all right, cool. 35 seconds to go. Bring this down to... 10, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. Oh man, it's gonna take a while. Poodles, man, poodles. And we did make sure this wasn't at a lower thrust, right? Yeah, cool. Maybe we could stick more poodles on one craft. That might be something we do. Finally, we are able to erudite the launch site with our rockets. It's true. A 40-60 guy. Yeah, I mean, which way around is that? You know, are you 40 function or 40 form? Man, this is a burn. This is a burn. We can see that the blue circle is doing its best to match this little yellow one that we've got here. That should bring us into contact with Gilly at just the right time. I'm hoping. 40 form. All right, cool. Whoa. This is a long burn. I've got to remember this for the future. Poodles, they belong, yo. They belong. You should definitely attach more than one. Though, at this point, I'm probably going to be making lots of nuclear stages from this point onwards, right? So, I don't know. The Poodle's nice. The Poodle's very nice, don't get me wrong. It's one of the more efficient engines in the game. It's definitely within the top 3. 5, 4... Bring that time down. All right, is that an encounter? Do we have that encounter? Ooh. No, I'll take it. Oh, I'll definitely take it. Do I want to do anything other than just fly through like that? I don't think I do. Can we use this to propel myself outwards? If I add a maneuver and we start mucking about with this. I don't know what would be the best way here. Other way. Now, Gilly does not have the gravity field to be able to kick you out the way I want to. Which one's bigger? That one's big. That's the maximum boost we get from Gilly. And look at that. That's because I'm right inside it. Okay, let's click a few times. Yeah, so you don't actually get a boost unless you... the word I'm looking for is are inside Gilly. It just doesn't work. So I'm going to make sure that we're not about to run out of time. I'm going to click here. I'm going to go warp here, please. And we're going to watch Eve go round. Gilly should be doing another loop. Oh, is that Kerbin over there? You look at that. Beautiful. And then Gilly should be coming up out of nowhere. Am I approaching it or is it approaching? It's approaching me. Okay, we're good. Right. Science must be done. Quick, get Bob out. EVA. We got quite a small little time slot here. Oh, I hate the Kerbal EVA so much nowadays. It used to be so good, and now it's just not. I will take that, thank you. We will collect the data and we will restore. Beautiful. Let's go around and get that science. It's what we're here for. It's what we're here for. I'm going to transmit some of it back so that we can get the data. Get the contract done, that's what I'm trying to say. I do want that data, but we're actually here for a contract. Store, nice. It's so nice being able to tell your scientists to just do the experiment and, oh, could you clean it up again and run it again afterwards? That would be great, thanks. Let's come in this way because for some reason it doesn't want me to be able to click it in any other manner. Log that temperature. Take the data, thank you. Is the ship moving around me? I think the ship might be moving around me. Log the pressure data and take the data. Thank you. All right. Come on then, Bob. Let's get you out of this tiny little hatch. Can I close that from here? I can close that from here. Grab it. Board it. Beautiful. Beautiful. So if we have a look in here and go review data. Atmospheric pressure scan while high in space over Gilly. That sounds good to me. Let's send that one back. I can't. We're too far away from everything. All right, we'll keep hold of everything else. That was annoying. We have splashed down the oceans of Eve. Boom. We have initiated the first flyby of Gilly. All right, cool. When we get to the lowest point here, maybe a little bit not quite so low. Oh no, wait. Crew report. One in space high over Gilly. Okay. Let's get Bob out. Grab it all. Take all the data. And then store all the data. The reason we do this is because there is an extra slot for the crew report that's kind of different. Okay, it looks like high over Gilly is just a thing. Yeah, unless we're going to move a lot closer. I mean, that's 19 kilometers. That's not even close at all, to be fair. We could just stop here. We got 5,000 delts. Do we stop at Gilly and go touchdown? I think we're going to stop at Gilly and go touchdown, and I think we'll leave that there. Should be transmitting the data and bringing a hard copy back as well. Yeah, for the science modules. You see that mountain right there? We're going to go put down on that mountain. We got so little fuel, so little speed in our orbit that it seems rude not to, you know? Okay, we're waiting for this circle to approach that circle. That's fine. We can do that. Probably should have started this a little earlier, given that we're on Poodles. If you include a storage module, the science storage modules, this is true. This is true. You could just go transfer all the data. Well, you speak truth. You speak truth. Oh man, even that's not close enough. I was like 70 meters per second must be enough to close, but no. Look, what is the escape velocity of Gilly? Oh man, it's less than 30 meters per second. It's less than 20 meters per second. It's 19 meters per second. You run too fast, you are going into orbit. Wow. Okay, I suppose that's the thing. Was it that one I want to land on? That's where I'm going to land. Right there. The problem with that, of course, is the fact that right there is going to rotate as we move. Let's let that settle down. Settle down there. Let's go land on this tiny, tiny lump of rock. It's going to take us so long to fall down there. Look at us go. Yeah, I mean, like, look at us go. cannot warp faster than we currently are. I just wanna go touch it. That's the wrong orbital pointing, but we'll take it. We'll take it. 10 meters. Oh my gosh, we are moving so fast. That's it. I can't remember what 10 meters per second. It was something funny like 30 miles an hour or something like that. Gilly, where you can go to orbit by farting. It's true, Gilly. Like you got to be worried about it. I'm to the point where I'm going to turn my already weak engines down. I'm going to turn this down to like 15%. Even that's probably still too much. If I pull down at this point, just look at the horizon, I can make it so I'm dropping straight downwards. That's my plan anyway. That would be nice. Cat is complaining. Going to take fair play, man. Fair play. I am very close to finishing the stream anyway, to be fair. We're just going to drop our way down to Gilly by letting the craft spin round and round. Of course, is the persistent rotation mod. If you start a craft spinning, it will continue. Oh, I can't go any faster whilst we're down here. It will continue spinning through the time warp. We're going to all the way up into Kraken's realm. ×4 here. Maybe I was a little too high when we stopped when we were, but 1.8, 1.9, 1.7. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, wait. Stop the time. I want to open this and I want to take all the science. Conduct material survey. It's still high in space. How about 1 kilometer? Is that still high in space? Okay. I guess not then. Maybe when we're landed. How close do we need to go? Still high. Still high. How are you over there? Well, in space near. Okay, there we go. That's a bit better. That's a bit better. Try and slow down over here. In space near. Okay, this is good. We're not slowing down enough, so I'm going to turn this back up. Okay, which one haven't we done? It's the temperature survey, and that is a little awkward because of the way I've put this together. Oh, please let me click it. There. Log temperature. Okay. Doing science as we're landing. Oh my gosh, so hardcore. But I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time where we're going to take care of the fact that these guys are on Gilly. We're going to try and send them home because why would we not? I want to raid you out that bad boy, thank you. These guys are just kind of jump around on the surface of Gilly. It's going to take them a while to settle down. But I will see you guys next week where we're going to, as I say, send these guys home. We're going to try and build ourselves a moon base? Question mark. I'd like to build something like that. Maybe get ourselves on our way to Jewel with our first craft that way. But I will see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.